A live look at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you get to Madison, Wisconsin, you know you're someplace special when you walk into Camp Randall Stadium. This is one of the largest and oldest stadiums in the country, opening in 1917. The students make it special. Every time there's a cool moment in the third and fourth quarter, Camp Randall continues to prove one of the best home field advantages in the Big Ten. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's the give off the left side. Breaks into the open. The 50. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Rigby. Brought down.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Hopkins. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
The quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snapped on 4th down. Fires left. Defense gets a 4th down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
2nd and long here. back to the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Duff. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Kansas stay quick to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. On the RPO, got him. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out.
Number 8, set to kick it away.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Badgers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Drops back. It's Duff. He wants to go deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just barely got rid of it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
The toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Rush right in his face. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fields.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Dropping back, it's Duff. Unloads it left. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Makes the catch. It's Rigby. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
Throws it off the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Sets his feet. It's Hopkins. Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again. This game, as a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Making the adjustment on the play. Settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They're willing to gamble. Let's see if it pays off. 4th and short from the 42. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Looking for a crease, it's Palmer.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The give to the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Badgers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Palmer. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Badgers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Trying to get the corner. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Now this offense is back on the field. Finds his man on the RPO. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Badger! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Duff. Got his man. Got him right there.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They're all over him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I think when you got a quarterback that this fast, he knows I can get at any situation. Kind of like Superman, but he got caught. He found the kryptonite. The rush got home. You got to keep chasing this kind of guy, and that is a huge loss for this offense.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right side, it's Lovett. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long. Make it. Not putting the ball in harm's way, but I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down, and now you can make the decision.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Buying time to his right. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Running through contact. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Meadow on the end zone. He's got it.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. The option, he'll keep it. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh center downs going to the air.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Sets his feet, it's Hopkins. He rifles one deep down the right side.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He turns that loose down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Makes a move. And there he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown.
Number 8, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to pass. It's Hopkins. Left side is Rigby. Runs through, man. He might have some space. At the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
You know, it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Takes a hit as he fires. Out wide right, it's Rigby. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The play fake. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to bull his way in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. Quarterback changing the play. Back to throw, it's Hopkins. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw one first. Look out! It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Lovett. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our wraparound with ECU taking on the Temple Owls. And it's the Pirates sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love...
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 50. The 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Moves the pocket. It's Duff. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Kansas State pushing the pace. They'll run it. It's Fields. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Duff. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Number 8, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. There he goes! Past the 6. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Looking to throw, it's Hopkins. Out wide left, it's Coleman. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got it in the middle. It's Rigby. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying the run, it's Palmer. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle?
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First play of this drive. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Watch the offensive line here. They all
block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking downfield, it's Duff. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Snags it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Rolls right. He's going to run it. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to go up top on second down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Duff. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were... up was working, and here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Palmer. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Ooh, and they almost had another one, and this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
3rd and long right here. He's changing the play. From the gun, it's Palmer. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Rides to the back. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And it's these guys.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Badgers. They move on top here in the 4th. Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Kansas stay quick to the line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's got room. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Duff. Right side, it's Fields. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big fourth downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them. You know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage. QB and him, same page. Fourth down, no problem.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Duff. Looking left. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Number 8, set to kick off.
And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense or at least prevent a score here late in the fourth. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Third and 6 yards to go. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the fourth quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ballgame.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. And that fumble recovery has set them up. 1st and 10, all tied up here in the fourth. Moving the pocket, it's Duff. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Second down to the air. Rush is on. They get to him as he throws. Couldn't set his feet.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, it's Hopkins. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. motion from the back. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Out wide right, it's Coleman. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, we have seen it in this game. Even though his team is losing, this guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to continue to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let them down. I'm playing for the pass. I'll react to everything else.
Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hopkins. Left side is Coleman. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel.
He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they're going to go for two and try to decide it right now. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Duff. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just picked up 3 yards, but he did get out of bounds to try to save every precious second.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Drops back on first down. Release to the back. Right side, it's Fields. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Press center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Quick give. It's Fields. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To throw, it's Duff. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On the move. Shakes off the defender. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
3rd and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They take the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Hopkins. Complete, left side, Coleman. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Badger. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Running inside, it's Palmer. Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin! They get a score to take the lead here in the second overtime.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Hey, bro, I gotta go, bro. Just give me the win, bro.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Duff. He's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Second down, gonna throw it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Trailing by a touchdown, third and goal, and they have to have it here in overtime. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Trying to find the end zone. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. Defense gets a stop. It's over. Fourth and goal. Back to throw, it's Duff. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Let's go, man. What a fucking game, bro. Good game, bro. God damn, this game trying to stress my shit. Fuck. Trying to stress me. Damn. Fuck, 8 touchdowns. I had no fucking 8 touchdowns to fucking beat this nigga, bro. Oh my god. Nigga sweaty. Sweaty ass nigga.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.